On to the favorites, I do have a couple of things to share with you guys today, and I am a little bit hyper because I did have some coffee with an extra shot, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta study right now, but I'm over here giving you a video. Excuse me for not wearing makeup. I've been wearing makeup for a really 6 days straight, so I need to give this a rest. I am wearing a lipstick though, but anyways, I apologize in advance for not wearing any makeup, but it's my channel and I just didn't feel like putting on makeup today. Now I have a couple of favorites to share with you guys today, and the first one being is a mask. This is a Sephora brand mask. This is the Mud Mask and Purifying Mattifying Zinc and Copper. I really like this mask just because I feel like, again, like the same one that I had mentioned, like the one that I had mentioned in my October favorites. Yes, the one in October. I just feel like everything just comes out to the surface of the skin, and zinc and copper, it's a mud mask. So this is what it looks like. You can tell I've been using it. It was about $19 at Sephora. I did get it when I was at the 20% off friends and family. It has a tiny scent of like that zinc smell. So some of you guys may not like it, but I heard it was a dupe for the Glam Glow Mud Mask, which is pretty pricey. Not down to pay all that type of money for it, so I just decided to stick with this one, and so far it's been working so well. I did have a blemish I noticed here. Once I popped this on, it diminished it and my skin felt so much better. So I think you would like it. If you're interested in it, get it. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. It just looks like this. This is the translucent. I do set this on my under eyes, and it leaves a nice brightening effect, which I love. And a lot of people don't like it because of the smell. It smells like old lady, and I like it. I don't mind it. This is what it looks like. It has a sifter, a little powder puff. I don't use a powder puff just because it's not too, it's just very like, not too dense enough to like pack on. So I do use this under the eyes, and then I use it under here to like chisel out the contour / bronzer. And so far it's been working so good. Super inexpensive. Oh my gosh, this thing right here, how much do you contain? 2.3 ounces for $5.49. I found mine at Walmart. Okay, so if you come across it and you're like interested in buying it, I think this is a great way to set your under eye concealer and chiseling out the like the contour areas here that a lot of people like doing. So very inexpensive. Pick it up if you come across it. They also have 2 other shades, so I do get this one just because it's translucent and I'm tan and I don't want to be looking like white, so translucent works pretty well for me. Another face product that you've seen in my past tutorials if you watch them. This is the Eco Tools buffing brush. This is meant for bronzer, but I use it for my buffing out foundation. Oh, I love it. It shears out my foundation so well just because the bristles are not too dense, so it's gonna like really even out the product really well. As you can see, it's like, it's not too stiff. It's not too stiff, so once it's a little bit more dense, it smooths out and shears out the foundation more instead of having like a full coverage, like super glammed out foundation. It's like a nice medium. You can even use sheer depending on how many layers you use with your foundation. So that's what I really have to say about it. $10 for this brush as opposed to like, what is it, the Tarte one, which I really want. But this is going to have to do for now, and I just like the fact that it's not too dense. The Tarte brush does look a little bit more dense, and I heard a lot of people love it for foundation, but this one works just as well, I think. I mean, I think this would work just as well. As it looks kind of like it has the same idea, but I still kind of want that one. Product that, oh my god, this is like hairspray for your face. I'm telling you. You know when you're like at a family gathering or something, and then you're just like hi to an uncle or aunt, and then your face like touches their shirt and you get like foundation on them? That's freaking embarrassing to me. So that happened, and this prevented that actually. So for Thanksgiving, I did use this to set my foundation and makeup all over, and I hugged my uncle. No transfer. You are my go-to for sealing and locking it all in place. It does have a tiny scent to it, which I do get over it, but honestly this is like amazing sealer. and definitely gonna pick up more because this thing literally just locks and loads everything in place. This is the final seal from Ben Nye Matte Makeup Sealer. Let's move on to highlighters. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably already guessed it because I've been raving about this so much. This is the Sephora Radiant Illuminating Drops. Shade Ultra Light. Ooh, girl. Girl. Let me tell you right now. Oh, I bought this because I originally wanted the Benefit Sunbeam liquid highlighter, and when I went to purchase it, or I was gonna buy it in store, and I honestly like this one a little bit better just because it was a little bit more brighter. The other one was more golden, and the application was, I do have to admit, was a little bit more better. It was like a polish applicator, so you just like you know how polishes look like, just like that. It was like that, so you could just dot on your face. A lot of people that I saw on these Sephora reviews did not like the application of this, but I actually don't mind it at all. I do have to admit that the Benefit Sunbeam was a little bit more creamier. This one's a little bit more liquidy, which I honestly don't mind again. And I swatched both of them side by side. I just felt like this one had a little bit more brightness and illuminating effect, and the Sunbeam did have it, but I felt like it was more of a sheen. And this was only $14 when I found mine, and the Benefit cost $24. So I don't know if it's a dupe because the formulations are different, but I really wanted the Sunbeam, but this won me over a little bit more in store. So I've been loving this. They do have 2 other shades which are gorgeous. Oh my god, they have like 3 shades that are gonna just suit every skin tone, I think, from fair to the deepest of skin tones. So pick this up. You guys really need this. If you guys like love highlighting and you put this on before a highlighter, it's gonna intensify it. Girl, let me tell you, you're gonna be shining from here to the moon. You will. More makeup. This concealer in the past before, but I'm gonna mention it again because I really like this concealer so much. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. Look at how much I've used already. Like, I'm literally almost done, and I'm gonna end up buying another one because it's just a great concealer. It's super lightweight on the under eyes, and it's full coverage. Like, where can you find that? A lot of people are comparing it to this one, which is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum concealer, which again is also my favorite. I love this. These two together, especially this one, covers my under eyes, and this one gives me like a highlighted under eye area. And this is in the shade Sable. This is in the shade Medium Dark Neutral. So this just covers like the under eyes that I have here, and this just brightens it up a bit. The only thing that I have to really mention about this, like everyone else says, is the application. Like, it seems like you don't get that much, but honestly, all the product is on the tip of the sponge applicator. You just have to dab and place it and then rub it out or blend it out, whatever. This hasn't even been creasing on me, which is amazing because usually it's inevitable for me. I always have like the little like crevices and looks cakey under my eyes. Sometimes this doesn't do that to me, and I use these two together because, you know, again, like I said, this gives me the coverage that I want for my under eyes, and this gives me like the highlighted brightening under eyes. So I love these two concealers. They're like the dynamic duo together. An eyeliner that I have to share with you guys is because of Carla. She's here on YouTube. I mentioned her in my Instagram. I shouted her out. She didn't even like ask me to do it because I honestly think she's really good at makeup and she deserves more than what she has. So she uses, like in all of her tutorials, the Sephora eyeliner. Yes, this is so mattifying. Oh my goodness. The application too is, do you guys remember the e.l.f. eyeliner brush? It's just a nice, holding it, great for beginners. This is such a great for beginners. I think it's very mattifying. It's not glittery, and it's waterproof, and this thing literally stays on all day. It doesn't smear on my lids or anything. It reminded me of like the first type of eyeliners e.l.f. ever came out with. It was exactly like this. Like, it looked just like this, and it had the same application, but then e.l.f. changed like the tip application. This has a sponge. It's a sponge felt tip, so yeah. It's a really good eyeliner. I always forget to mention this product in a majority of my videos, but this is a Nourish Cuticle Oil. My lady that does my nails gave this to me. I told her that my cuticles are always dry. She's like, use Vaseline, use Vaseline. I always forget. So I guess she got tired of me like complaining that I forget. So she ended up giving me this way back like in August, I think, in the summer, yeah. So I've been using it a lot. I really like that. It keeps my cuticles not as dry, especially now that it's like winter, or we're getting into winter. It's helping me not have like dry nail beds. So I've been loving this. Okay, for lip products, I have 3 of them. One of them is a cheater. This one in particular, I just got this like last week. The reason why I love this so much is because I totally duped this for the Anastasia Dusty Rose Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade Fig Luster. This has been sold out on Sephora's website for, I can't even tell you, for like so long. It's been in my loves list for a long time, and then as soon as I got the email that they restocked, I was like, I'm not passing up on this time. No, no, no. So this is what it looks like. This is a Luster Matte Longwear Lip Color. It's not exactly a liquid lipstick. I wouldn't really say that because it didn't dry fully matte, and it wasn't too glossy. It was just like an in-between. There she looks like, and like I was saying, it doesn't dry to a exactly entire matte finish, but it's not too glossy. It's just like a super comfortable in-between, just like a normal lipstick, but it doesn't bleed. I don't even know how I'm describing this, but I've been really loving for like the past week that I got it. As far as the other 2 lip colors, these have been going on in rotation. I go to school and I work, so I use these 2 shades because they're like a neutral color. The first one being LA Girl Matte Flat Velvet Lipstick, which is this one right here. This is in the shade Snuggle. So the difference, this is what she looks like. That's it. So it's a nice like pink nude for me, and it's so hard for me to find pink nudes like anywhere, if you guys know that. So this is very mattifying, and it also has like this here where you can pop out, and it has like a gloss that you can use on top of it. I love this. Is not drying whatsoever. Super, super comfortable again. And if I'm not mistaken, they're like about $3 to $4 maybe. You can find these wherever LA Girl is closest to you. For me, it's like Mamie's or even shopping online too. But I love this. It's so good. And the next lipstick, I did put this on my Instagram. It's a dupe for MAC Whirl, and I did find mine at the Dollar King for $1. And look at how much product you get in here for $1. What? It's a very nice brown shade that a lot of people like right now, but I have been really into. It's in the shade Taupe, and it's a matte finish. Again, super comfortable on the lips. A nice everyday neutral shade. Can you guys see the resemblance of why I'm liking all these colors? The Degree Ultra Clear Pure Clean Deodorant. I like this so much. It smells so good. I'm a type of girl that sweats a lot throughout the day. It's inevitable. And my armpits start to stink. Since I started using this, the smell actually stays on to my body chemistry, which is kind of odd because I've used different type of deodorants and I just keep purchasing this one. Stays on all day and I don't smell at the end of a shift. Or like even when I work out and after I work out, this I could still smell a little tiny stench of it lingers. So she's a good deodorant. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. These are my favorite type of videos to record because I love sharing stuff that works for me, so it might work for you. And I just like talking about makeup so much that I don't know, it's my favorite type of videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this November favorites, and next month is tomorrow's December. Holy macaroni. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And then I'm going to do the end of the year favorites. Ooh, that's going to be fun. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye.